from. Hell yeah.
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Stack up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you. For you, my mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby, but you gotta prove it to me.
Yo, what's happening?
We are back. I gotta remember to add some sounds to the soundboard. Hey, welcome back. Ball Central NBA Pod Day. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah, apparently everyone's catching the injury bug right now for the NBA.
Everybody. NBA, NFL, don't matter. Injury bug is a catching. Sad, too. Gotta love these players. Hell yeah.
Let's see. We have injury bug. We have the USA and All-Star and versus World All-Star event that got announced as well. We have a lot to talk about. The injuries that the Kings still being asked. The Clippers' old age getting to them once again. Curry masterclasses back-to-back. The Pelicans make a coaching change. Draymond Green and fan get into it. And the Pistons are going very, very fast this year. Cade has been balling out. Jalen Duren has been balling out. So hey, we're talking about it all. Myself and John, the Ball Central Pod live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on different days for live streams for like shows and games. So hey, if you're new here, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, feel free to say what's up. Make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put notifications so you know we upload. Also follow our social media and our audio platforms so you can stay up to date with everything. And before we get into everything, John, how are we doing today?
I'm doing weirdly good, Phil. I'm checking. We're doing we're trying different things out. We're doing a vertical. We're doing a horizontal, and I'm checking some of our links and Facebook. Right, I'm looking at our vertical, and I'm wondering just where we're streaming that out. Just because like I'm looking at Facebook, and it's very horizontal, which is nice. I'm enjoying
It's just YouTube.
It's just YouTube. Okay, well, hello YouTube. Enjoy my eyes. Hell yeah, I got beautiful eyes. Let's get it. So no, I don't know. I'm excited, but yeah, I don't know. It's
Wait, wow, can you see the viewer count on the top left?
Viewer count on the top left. No, I cannot.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a thing, but we already have 8 people tuning in.
Oh, look at that.
I seriously, if you're tuning in vertical, let us know why. Let us know, not like how can I say this politely? Like what interests you in the vertical view mode? I'm curious.
Yeah, maybe you're on like your phone or something. I don't know.
Who's
that?
You
You know who that is?
Can we get some insight?
Okay, well, let's not do that. Okay, well, okay. Let's get back to sports. And Phil, what do you want to start off with?
Let's see. We are starting off with NBA. The NBA World and shout out to your crush. My fault. Shout out to him. Take her on today. Sounds like me a little joke. But yeah, the NBA. Oh no, don't worry about it. You're good. Oh, no, she's pulling a John. Apologize.
Not calling a John. That's not a John. Don't say that.
If I had a penny for every time John apologized, I'd be a millionaire.
Oh, thank you very much. That's so nice of you.
Yeah. So, the NBA announced their team versus USA versus World event for All-Star Weekend to hopefully make up for last year's bullshit.
It kind of still is.
Yeah. So it was a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. The things we had to go through during that All-Star event. We had to go through what? It was basically a social media gimmick. We saw like 5 minutes of basketball and 10 minutes of random stuff. We saw Mr. Beast. We saw Mr. Beast game. We saw inside the NBA TNT award ceremony. We saw other random BS. But yeah, that was very, very hard to keep watching. There's like 20 minutes of basketball and like it was a 2-hour event. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be this year. Phil's sharing the screen, so that's what's up. I think it's probably going to be I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a lot of the same. I think the NBA is trying to take advantage of the social media thing, and yeah, Phil, yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you.
It's all good. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the NBA is trying to take advantage of social media, and I don't know. Some would think it's a good thing, but I don't know if I'm down for 3 teams, 2 USC teams, 1 World. Why can't it just be 1 flat out game, World versus the United States? 4 games with 12 minutes each. This is going to be hard to explain to people, especially watching on ESPN at bars and things. So I mean, I don't know if it's going to pop off as much as hockey did last year, because once again, those are full games. The round robin thing's interesting, and the championship's interesting. Best of 4 games. I like the way they're doing with the All-Star players wise. It's an interesting mashup of different players, but I feel like someone's gonna get snubbed. I don't know. It's I'm very indifferent about this. Phil, how do you feel about it? Talk to me.
Well, I'm just hoping we don't get the same bullshit from last year. It's a basketball event. How about we actually play basketball instead of some random social media gimmies or grabs like last year? I don't hate the concept personally, but there are some things I want to question, like you said.
4 games.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it was just like last year, but it was like Team Kenny, Team Shaq, Team Charles, and Team Candace Parker. And Candace Parker was the G League team, which I think they made it to the finals, I believe. But yeah, 2 teams, US, 1 World, 4 games, 12 minutes each. Okay, I mean the setup doesn't sound too bad. Round robin's okay, but I'm really interested about the All-Star selection. 24 players, 12 from each conference. Honestly, this might actually save people from not getting.
You think so? I don't know. I'm still there.
If you think about it, there's going to be no like limitations, no restrictions on who can get in.
Sure.
So let's say there's no like it can only be 2 guards and 3 forwards or bigs in their starting lineup. Mm-hmm. It can be if the best 12 players on the conference are all guards, all of them are going to get in.
You think so? You really think that's how they're going to play it?
I mean, that's what it says right there. I don't think exactly that's how it's going to go down.
Without regard of position, I disagree. I disagree. I don't mean to be like that.
It's going to be the best 12 players from their conference, no matter position.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we saw people getting snubbed from the previous selection. Like
we've seen people get snubbed every single year, so maybe this is a way to not get snubbed. But
yeah,
what I'm saying is, what if those 12 players, like, what if the top 6 are European?
I mean, the top. Let's talk about like the guarantees.
Okay,
Luka's getting in.
Sure.
SGA is getting in.
Yeah.
Wemby, if healthy, is getting in.
Probably, yeah. If he's healthy.
Jokic.
Yeah, he'll get in. I doubt he'll play, but like that's the thing. Like, are these guys gonna play? Like, Luka doesn't really participate in the All-Star game, so like, even if it's the 12 best, like, you still got to make these guys compete. And
yeah, Wemby was the only one that competed for international last year.
I mean,
yeah. SGA, sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, it's That's what I mean, though. Do you know what I mean? Like these
I mean,
guys.
Giannis is a tryhard too.
Yeah, he's a tryhard, which is great for international. But it's just that's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is, what if Wemby and Giannis can't play because of injury? And I don't know. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like what if it completely depletes the I don't know the world team, which it won't, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah, well, that means people like Sengun can step up. People like Jamal Murray, who's Canadian. So
hopefully, I like to see it. I'm just saying, I rather this been a full game type of thing.
Yeah, no, I agree, but it would be tough to see like which, let's say, what's it, 12 players on each team for each versus or US versus world.
Yeah, so I mean that's 24 US players, right? So that's I mean that no one's getting snubbed at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think regardless of position is like I like the parentheses, but I don't like the parentheses. You know what I mean? Just say I don't know. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like they're very vague up top, and then they're getting parentheses down at the bottom. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting chance to see who truly. But also, all-star ballots, all-star votes are tough because it's a balance of fan voting and I believe coaches and everything. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the selected regard to position works because a lot of people do deserve to make the All-Star team, and some of them get snubbed due to there's already a good amount of guards selected or a good amount of big selected.
Sure.
We'll see how it goes.
It'll be interesting. There's going to be a story or two that come out that I just wonder if it's going to smooth sail. You know what I mean? Like if it's going to be fine. I mean, that it's very promising. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Right. So hey, hopefully it's not the bullshit we saw last year. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
That's what I'm worried about. I can't give them the benefit of the doubt this year, Phil. I really can't. I don't know. I think it's a problem, but it is what it is. So we'll give Adam Silver one more try. But it's really sad that hockey outdid basketball last year, and that's the honest truth.
Right.
So
hey, next up, Sacramento Kings. I don't know if you saw Doug Christie, their coach, basically amping up the team.
Okay.
Saying basically a storm's coming, yada yada yada.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
He was basically just hyping up, said all those who are saying we're going to be asked, yada yada, those who are going to be hitting on us, stay on that side, keep the same energy when we actually show up and win. And then proceedingly to get their ass kicked, game in, game out.
So, you got to pump up your team. You got to do something. I wonder, do you think it's a rotation type of thing? Do you think it's on the coach why they're losing these games?
Honestly, he is a fairly new coach since the coach Mike Brown got fired, mid-season last year?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much mid-season.
Real tough gig to walk into with Sacramento. I really don't like their ownership. I really don't like what they've done with their draft picks. I give Helly to Indianapolis for almost nothing. Almost nothing, I'm just saying. But
yeah. So I think it's very weird. But I forgot what were because they had the thing where it was like blowouts like left and right.
Yeah.
Because what was the last scores for the Kings? They're 3-11. They're 14th in the West. The kickoff
is a tough team overall. Do you know what I mean? Like the West is a hard division. Like it's
so ever since the Bulls matchup, they lost by 13. They beat the Bucks by 2. They lost by 6. They lost by 5. And then they had a terrible stretch of getting blown up by double digits. They lost to the Thunder by 30. They lost to the Wolves by 30. They lost to the Nuggets by 14. They lost to the Hawks by 30. They lost to the Wolves by 14. They lost to the Spurs by 14. So yeah, they've been getting the ass kicked. And they're healthy.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, West is tough. I mean, every single team you mentioned is a good team. Atlanta by 30, though, is like reevaluate yourself.
Yeah, they also without Trae Young.
Without Trae Young, bro, what are we doing here?
Yep, Trae Young did not play that game.
You got to get better speeches, my dude. I don't know what it is. No one's believing you.
Yeah. Plus, it's pretty clear they made a choice. I think Sabonis, Levine, and DeMar are going to be available for trade very soon. So, I think it's pretty much them just trying to up their trade value. So,
it could definitely be done, but like at the same time, it's like That can be done in different ways too. Do you know what I mean? I think he's young. I think he wants to win with this team. I don't think he wants to force a trade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, yeah, they need to do something. They need to do something quick.
True. Also, we have more trouble in LA Clippers land. Not only did it have one of the oldest rosters in the league, but they also lose Bradley Beal for the year with a hip injury, which makes you sound old as hell. So yeah, if things couldn't get any worse for the Clippers, they have an old ass roster. They are what? The Clippers are 4-10 right now.
Okay.
And John, do you know who owns their first round pick?
Somebody that is it the Spurs?
Nope.
Is it OKC? Yeah, I bet.
So the defending champ has your first round pick. They're projected to win again, and they're projected to get a top 3 pick in the draft next year.
Was Paul George really that worth it? No, he was not.
Yeah. So, do you see that as a problem for the league?
What?
Like that the Thunder owning the Clippers pick that could potentially be a top 10
I don't see that as a problem at all. Just because, and I said this in the group chat. I think who's the GM for the OKC? I was ranting back with Javi about this. Dak Prescott. What he's basically doing is what he did was he stockpiled draft picks, and that's what the Cowboys did in the '90s when they revamped. Do you know what I mean? But the sad thing about that is you kill your active squad. So like he had to get rid of Russ. He had to get rid of Paul George. You know what I mean? Like he had to make moves, and I don't know. I think he should have won with his first regime. I think him trading James Harden was the start of a negative spin, but the thing that he got back and the thing that I think he realized more than anything was if he keeps these draft picks, if he trades a very, very, very good player for a young player and picks, that's going to turn into something. And he hit the freaking lottery. So it just, I mean, I don't know. Do I think it could be a thing? It could be a thing, but you'd have to blow up your whole team, and you'd have to have an owner that would stick with you for years to come. A bad basketball, in a sense. Do you know what I mean? They weren't great after KD left. Do you know what I mean? They were bad for years, and they had to rebuild. And they took pick after pick, and they hit early too. That's something that a lot of people are underestimating about this OKC team is that they hit early. And then they built a team, and then they have 2 or 3 first-round picks in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
So it's like they look great because they did great scouting. And guess what? At the end of the first round, they took somebody and they turned him into somebody. You know what I mean? So it's just the GM and the franchise doing their job at the end of the day. And what we can say about the Clippers is that they are not doing their job. Is that people need to be fired. People, I mean. I don't know. You need to restart, and you need to have someone with a plan because it looks like you have no plan right now. It looks like you're
a brand new stadium, no plan.
a brand new Coliseum, no plan. I mean, but like the wall is cool. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like.
Did you see the animation they have for every time someone scores, like James Harden? I think I should put it in the chat.
No offense. I don't want to brag, but I have James Harden in fantasy, and I'm like. Oh, whatchamacallit got out for the year? That's good for James Harden. I don't mean to be like that's. I just need James Harden to shoot a couple more baskets. I know that's horrible to say, but
basically every time James Harden scores, it's like a bowling animation. Every time,
and that's the thing. Like James Harden could be next. He is old. No offense, I love James Harden, but he is he's the second best player on my fantasy team, and he is old. So I'm happy he is overperforming, but geez, I really wish he stayed in OKC. That's. I saw that video and KD and when other people texted about James Harden getting that contract in Houston and he wanted control, bro. KD wanted control, and I mean you could say that move to the Warriors was a bad move, but that was in his control, and I mean I think sometimes a player's control that's cool. I know it's weird to say, but. I'm not saying I would do the same thing KD did, but what I'm saying is, you know how in player options, they have no trade clause. That's a cool clause, bro. If you have that clause, you are a very good player. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, I mean, control. Do you think the Clippers can control this? Do you think they can move on, or You think I'm rambling to a point of no control? You know what I
The
mean?
Clippers are cooked.
Oh, they cooked. Even in the next 10 years? Come on, they got a good owner. Oh,
Hopefully they at least make the playoffs. But
I mean, that would be nice.
They're only 14 games in, so there's still plenty of time.
There's so much stress with this season because on top of it, like, don't you have to kind of compete to like make your pick not be worth?
Also, Bradley Beal was a replacement for Norman Powell, who averages 20-ish right now with the Heat.
Which is that's another conversation we need to have on the Heat this year. Like, Phil, you keep telling me they suck and they keep beating my Knicks, and it's unfortunate for me, bro. I don't mean to be. Didn't they beat him? They beat him once. Did they beat him twice?
They beat him twice.
I mean, that's what I mean, Phil. I don't mean to be like that. I need to take this red hat off when I talk about the Heat, bro. Bad juju.
Yeah, I mean they barely won versus you guys. So
no, they beat us. I feel I was watching those games. I was like, not watching this game, but I was like watching from afar because I can't afford MSG. But and I think I was playing pool, but it was not good.
Wait, you guys have a 2 right now? It's 2-1. They've won 2 games. You guys have won 1 game against them.
Okay.
So you guys played really early.
We won 1 game. Okay, cool.
You guys played 3 games already?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Well, Bryce, you only have to see him one more time.
Okay, that's great.
And you have to see him. When do you see him?
Probably till after the All-Star break, realistically. We played him 3 times before. If we got to face these guys before the All-Star break, I'm going to be like, yo, Adam Silver, what is going on?
Ooh. Probably?
No, I can't. I do.
Oh, yeah. You have to do your thing. When do you guys play the Heat again, actually? Oh, you guys play the Heat again. I'm looking at Knicks. Knicks. Oh, wow. You guys play December 21st. You guys play all 4 games before the All-Star break. You guys play a couple of days before Christmas.
Do we really?
I'm sorry. 21st. December 21st.
That's even worse, bro. That's
Bryce said you don't have to play him again after All-Star break, so.
True.
But yeah. Next up, Stephen Curry. He had to show up versus the San Antonio Spurs, who were having a great season with Wemby. He dropped 40 on them back-to-back games and won back-to-back games versus the Spurs.
I was going to say
45 one game and 49 the next game.
That was nice.
Absolutely balled out. Huh?
Didn't Wemby get hurt?
Wemby played both those games. I think he got hurt the game after that.
Okay, got you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because they played back-to-back Spurs versus Warriors.
I like that they do that, but I also don't like that they do that. It's kind of annoying. Like, it makes sense for schedule-wise, but it just, I don't know.
It's just, shout out to Steph Curry. He proved that he still got it. He still got that flamethrower on him.
He definitely does. He can still hit
the only person that can score on Wemby, apparently. He's got a shooter. He's got a hierarchy over him.
He does. Well, he also has, he's got that veteran confidence that Kobe used to have.
And
he would just eye somebody down and be like, I could shoot over you.
And we saw it in the Olympics.
He had those moments. He really did have those moments at the Olympics where he took over. So
he's had over Wemby in the Olympics too.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see him at the All-Star game if he plays. I would assume he would play. You know what I mean? But
and he always tries hard at the All-Star game.
I mean, I'm hopefully he does try hard in these two because realistically, I think I'm gonna need someone like Steph for someone to resave the All-Star game, bro. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't mean to be like that, but
Steph always tries to drop 40 every time. He shoots so many threes in that game. Yeah. Next up,
it's true.
Some more bad news for a West team. Yeah, the Pelicans have been severely tragic this year. They have they're dead last in the league. No, they're dead last in the West. Sorry. The Wizards and Pacers are the only teams that have fewer wins than them. Sorry. The Pelicans have 2 wins. So the only teams that have 2 or less wins are the Nets, Wizards, Pacers, and Pelicans. So, yeah, they have been a bottom-tier team, and they fired their head coach.
I want the Wizards to bounce back. I don't know.
Alex Sarr has been playing decent, though.
They need to do better. I don't mean to be like that, but I want to talk smack about the Commanders, and I want to talk good about the Wizards, and they're not winning. So
they haven't won a game ever since you said that, by the way.
Damn, it's just so unfortunate. It really is. You believe in the French guy, and he lets you down. I don't know, Alex Sarr.
Yeah, because they are on a ready, John? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 game losing streak.
Damn. 3 more than I thought. Okay. Not bad. I mean, for the Wizards. I mean,
They
that's
just lost to the Nets.
oh, well, I mean, damn, that sucks. You gotta win those games. You gotta win games that against teams that like are bad. You know what I mean? Like it's just like the Nets a winnable game. You know what I mean? The Pelicans a winnable game.
But if they're both bad, then good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie. Yeah, I mean,
but this roster is decent. It's not like it's terrible. You got DeJounte Murray still out. That makes sense. Jeremiah Fears, rookie. Jordan Poole has been in and out the lineup. And I think it kind of makes sense. Herbert Jones, Trey Murphy, Zion's been dealing with injuries. Yeah, maybe this roster is ass. My fault. Hunter Dickinson. Wow, I didn't know he's on this roster. So yeah, it's been very painful for them.
I need to blow this up too. I don't know what the hell they think they're doing in New Orleans. I don't know.
So
before somebody tells them to move, because honestly, I think that is the wrong decision. I don't think the Pelicans should move. I think the Pelicans should stay where they are. I just think they need a new star somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but
yeah, they're going to try to get someone to go to Las Vegas. Somebody.
I don't think it should be New Orleans. I think New Orleans is too good of a city.
Are you saying Sacramento?
Yeah. I mean, if Oakland's got to lose all their sports teams, then what are we doing? What? No offense, I don't mean to be like that, but
yeah,
the A's should have stayed in Sacramento. Realistically, I'm just saying.
True. Okay. Next up, Draymond Green got into an altercation, I believe, yesterday or the day before with a fan. Apparently, word from Draymond said he kept calling him Angel Reese.
Okay.
So basically just trying to badmouth his play because everyone loves to badmouth Angel Reese online, social media, etc. Because he said that after he repeatedly missed shots and got his own rebound multiple times. That was the
why is like I don't know. I'm gonna have to start calling Draymond soft if that's gonna be the case. I don't mean to be like that, Phil, but that's some soft stuff. I don't mean like Angel Reese gets worse than that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, with someone who is an elite trash talker like Draymond, he can't get bait into his own game.
Phil, I was telling my dad how he does bad like he throws his body in different positions and hit people in other body parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got upset with a fan because he got called Angel Reese, bro.
Plus, I would understand if he got upset if the fan, talked about his family. Or
absolutely. That's a good point.
Or personal?
Yeah, super personal. Yeah.
But calling him Angel Reese, come on.
I would have laughed at him. I would have been like, I am Angel Reese. I'll sit here all day. I don't care.
Angel Reese
you're still you.
Angel Reese get paid more than you, so yeah.
I mean, I'd be Angel Reese any day of the week. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just like it's not like okay. So like, and that's the thing. Like, okay, we're gonna talk about how Angel Reese, like, I guess misses shots and then rebounds her own shot. Like, that's what everybody says, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's her rebounds are different though. I mean, it's not just her misses. She gets a lot of people's misses too. So it's like,
yep, she was like top 3 or top 2 in defensive rebounds
in the league. I'm just saying in the league.
There's a stat. If you took out her offensive rebounding, she would still be like top 5 in the league in rebounds.
Yeah. So it's just like it's like I get it, but like I don't know. I think that's a little soft. So I'm gonna ask Draymond to do better next time. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
True.
I root for you, Draymond. I do, straight up. But that was a little soft. Sorry about that.
You got a ring, and you've trash talked a lot of people. If you got what rage baited by that, that's crazy.
By that,
there's a lot worse he could have said.
Oh my god, me and Phil were arguing on what a fraud was this weekend. I'm just saying. Someone's getting a little sensitive. It was both of us, realistically. But I'm just saying.
Next up, before we get into our injuries for the year so far, the Pistons. They are, I believe, the number 1 team in the East right now. Yep, they're 12-2. They have a better record than the Cavs, the Knicks, the Sixers, the Bucks, the Celtics, the Magic, basically everyone in the East.
Sure.
They have been on a roll. Cade Cunningham has been leading the charge. 27 points, 9.9 assists per game, 5 rebounds. He's shooting 43% from the field, but he's also shooting a bad percentage from 3. And for Jalen Duren, who's been the running mate, he has been elite this year. He's been scoring 20 points per game, 12.3 rebounds per game, 67% from the field. And I believe he is getting 1 steal and 1 block per game as well. and he already has 8 double-doubles. And they played 14 games.
It's pretty good.
I mean, we saw how competitive this Pistons team was against their series with the Knicks. Of course, they didn't win this series, but they definitely gave a Knicks a run for their money a couple games. So
True.
I mean, I don't think they'll end up first in the division. Oh, they're also riding a 10-game win streak. So.
I'm nervous about Detroit, if we're being honest. Like, if I can be honest with you, I am nervous about Detroit. I think they're a very good team. I think they're a very young team. I think they can do well in the playoffs. I think they're a trade away from being even scarier. That's what I think. The deadline's not even done yet. So it's just like, I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Ivy, the guy I love the most on their team, is in the freaking G League. So it's just like.
Yep. So they were 2-2, and then they went on a 10-game win streak. They're now 10-2. They're 12-2. Sorry.
12-2, crazy.
So they have been hooping. Shout out to them.
They got a lot of good players on their team. So yeah.
Yep. Tobias Harris, your guy Jaden Ivey, who hasn't. I don't think he hasn't even played yet.
He's in the G League right now, I think. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
He's rehabbing to get back into. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think realistically, you got Thompson, you got Green, you got Durham, you got Robinson. I can't believe Robinson's on this team. It's kind of cool. And you got Isaiah Stewart.
Robinson's been hooping.
He has been hooping ever since. Didn't he leave Miami, right? That was Duncan, right? Yeah,
Probably.
He left Miami. Crazy.
So yeah. Next up, it's not gonna be a lot we talk about today, since obviously it's a lot of stuff going on in other sports as well, and the NBA season just started, so there's obviously gonna need a little bit more to develop. But we're gonna do a little game with John. I'm gonna name a player, and we're gonna see how concerned are you with them being injured.
Okay.
Just in general, it could be for their team.
You're going 1 to 10, 1 to 5. What are we thinking?
1 to 10.
1 to 10. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Next, first up, we're gonna go with John Morant.
John Morant.
I think he has an ankle injury, and he also has a my team hates me itis thing. So, yeah.
I'm going to say an even 5 there. I'm going to say an even 5. The ankle I'm not happy about because he needs to be explosive. But the injury is good because it's some time away from the team. You know what I mean? You got to self-reflect. You got to come back. You got to be better. So I'm going to say 5 there.
It's a lot more than an ankle. It's a grade 1 calf strain.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, then
We'll
we're
looking
at a 7. So I thought you said ankle injury. Sorry.
I thought it was ankle too. Oof.
So maybe a 7. Can you come back from a calf strain? Good. Yes. I mean, I guess.
Kobe has that, so yeah. Also, here.
Kobe's Kobe. You know what I mean? Like,
here's a full laundry list of players that are injured right now.
Of course.
We're not gonna do every single 1 through 10, but I'm just gonna go through the quick list, and then we're gonna go through some.
Okay.
Obviously, from last year in offseason, Fred VanVleet's injured with the torn ACL. DeJounte Murray, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Halliburton, and Tatum. Those are the current ones. And now here is this season: Walker Kessler, Keegan Murray, Jordan Poole, Bradley Beal, Kelly Oubre, Aaron Nesmith, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Christian Brown, Jaden Ivey, OG Anunoby, Tyler Hero, Cam Thomas, Brandon Miller, Jalen Green, Darius Garland, Paolo, J-Dub, John Morant, Trae Young, Zion, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, and Giannis.
Damn.
That is a laundry list. Yeah, so obviously we're going to go over some because there's a lot of injuries to go over.
Okay.
But yeah, let's talk about Kawhi. Because we talked about the Clippers before.
We'll go Kawhi. Injury? 1 to 10?
Yep. Let me get you the exact injury so you can do more.
And then I'll ask you your reaction too.
Yeah. Oh, for Ja, I'm going to say probably 6.
I'd say 5 still. I'd say 5. I think he comes back from it.
Yeah, because that calf strain is dangerous, but at the same time, more time away from the team that hates you. So,
I mean, yeah, he needs a little time off. He needs to work on his shot a little bit. It's fine.
Yep. So for Kawhi Leonard, he is dealing with a significant foot sprain in addition to his sprained ankle, and he'll be reevaluated in a week.
Oof, that looks like an 8 to me. He needs to get back soon. He needs to get back very soon.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's
especially right now in Clipperland. They need to start winning some games. So 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8 because he's their best player, and with the way their franchise is looking, they could be owning a pick to Oklahoma City. So I agree.
What?
Next up, we're gonna head to your Knicks, your New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson recently got injured, and OG Anunoby.
Ooh, those are tough. What's OG's injury again? It's
Let's see. Jalen Brunson's injury was, let me check. I think it was an ankle injury.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But OG is more important. No offense.
He's your defender. OG
Well, realistically, also for chemistry. Like I think Jalen Brunson's a great player. I'm very discouraged that he's injured, but like I also think the team needs to learn to score without Jalen Brunson sometimes.
Okay. OG Anunoby is dealing with a hamstring injury, and he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks.
Okay, that's an 8 because I don't like the reevaluation thing. But and that it's super long, so I will give that an 8. I'm worried about OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson, I'll give a 6 to a 7, 6-7.
Not you two.
I'm sorry, dog. I had to throw it in there. Why not, dog? Because it's like realistically, it's a joke. Like I'm supposed to be worried about a guy who's clutch. What are we talking about here? It's not like he's out for the year. Okay, I'm not worried about James Harden. That's right. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not worried about Jalen Brunson. I'm not worried about OG. My level with the Knicks injuries. Well, OG is still an 8. I'm gonna give Jalen Brunson a 4. Realistically, since you saw right through my joke, I appreciate that.
There you go.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna go.
Next up, we're gonna go Paolo Banchero for the Magic.
What do you think, though? I need you an OG and Jalen Brunson.
OG, I think they're both like a 6.
Oh, really?
I think Jalen Brunson's a little higher because he's the star player. So
I disagree with you because of the star player thing, but I hear you.
Yeah. Plus, I think he's more important to the team than OG. So,
well, OG needs to. I just need that chemistry to be there because I think OG can be important. Like I think he can have Miles Bridges type of defense. You know what I mean? Some series. That's all I'm trying to say, or some offense even. But
next up, the Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero, I believe, 5 days ago, he suffered actually it was against your Knicks. He suffered a left groin strain. So that's tough, always tough to go off of because you have to move your hips, you have to move a lot of movement. He was injured against the Knicks a couple of days ago, and now his timetable is TBD. It depends how he responds to treatment. I think this is an 8.
Yeah, it's probably an 8.
Because the Magic had so much high hopes this year. They traded for Desmond Bane. The East is injured. You have a chance to be a top 3 team, top 5 team.
Through their hopes. I have to deal with Detroit this year. All right. Ooh. Oh, Orlando Magic.
Shout out to theme song.
That is a good theme song. I'm not gonna lie. But seriously, their hopes.
The Magic are 10th right now in the East.
They're gonna bounce back. They're gonna get
7 right now.
Not soon, but that. Do you really think that hip injury could have him out for more than like a month?
It depends how the treatment is, but possibly.
That would really suck. Yep. Sorry. I'm just saying.
Next up, we're gonna go with LeBron James, who just got back from. I believe he missed like the first 15 games of the Lakers season. First 14 games. He's playing tonight versus the Jazz. Sciatica, which I'm guessing he said is very, very painful. He dealt with it somewhat last year. So
he's got what?
Sciatica.
What's sciatica?
Lower region injury, I believe. Let me get a proper term. Hold on.
Okay, thank you. I'm not a doctor, nor do I want to be a doctor.
We are not professionals. We are not that. We're not that kid who pretended to be a doctor.
I'll be honest with you. I hate those people that diagnose people's sports injuries as they happen. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. I'll wait a day to hear my favorite athlete's gone for the year. Sorry, I will. I will wait a whole day.
Honestly, for me, I'm not going to say I know the injury off bat, but sure. I do follow a guy on Twitter who is a doctor of sports injuries who knows that. I go off of their advice.
Sure, but like, do they have to like? Do they ever like super diagnose somebody within the first like 3 hours of them getting hurt? Oh, they do. Damn, that's just
because I felt shout out David Child.
I don't like that though. I think that's clout chasing, but it is what it is.
I mean, if they're good at it, if they're right.
But that's I hear you. If they're right,
obviously people, and this is going to sound terrible, I know. Okay. But people have bets. People have fancy sports matchups. They want to know how they're doing, and that's why this guy thrives, so they can know their immediate result.
I guess. The only thing it would really come in handy for is basketball, I guess. But
in football,
no, because football, you'll know the next day if he's out for the year. Like you're fine with waiting. Then there's no trades happening after someone gets hurt one. You know what I mean? Like it's. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Because I think with the guy I follow on Twitter, he's a sports doctor. Like he has seen all types of injuries. He's looked at all types of players' injuries, so he can spot usually injuries from a mile away. So
I don't know. Those people are so uber confident, and I'm happy for them. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, unless and he has a degree and everything, so he's
Okay,
like, he's certified. So
you go Duke. Where'd he go? You know where he went.
I have no clue, but he has the PhD in front of his name. So
nice. I see you.
Yeah. So sciatica. Nerve pain caused by pressure on the sciatic nerve, leaving the pain, numbness, or tingling that runs from your lower back through the ass down one leg.
Got you. That sucks. Okay.
Yeah, the proper term was buttocks, but I wanted to say ass.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you to say buttocks next time. Thank you very much. But I mean, interesting flavor that you went with that there. Okay, I'm gonna go 2. It's LeBron James. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna say 4.
Oof, that's scary.
Or 5, just because that is a serious injury, especially with someone his age. Because causes and risk factors are a herniated or bulging disc, spinal stenosis, basically trauma with tendons within the spine, trauma to the lower back and spine, age. Yeah, there's a lot that can.
Do we think this is LeBron's last year based on this information?
It could be maybe cutting it down to next year he retires.
Sure.
But yeah, this is not a.
That's why it's a 2 for me. You know what I mean? Like I hear you with the 5. It is an important injury. I'm not trying to downplay LeBron's injury. I'm just saying LeBron James for my whole lifetime has been that dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I mean, if he's got to stop dunking to be that dude still for another 4 years, I hope he stops dunking. I'm just being honest.
Yep, just go layups.
Okay. Yeah, layups. Why not?
Okay. Next up, we got. We're gonna go with Anthony Davis. Apparently, he is dealing with not only eyesight issues, but he's also dealing with.
I sucks for him.
It's Anthony Davis, so he's probably dealing with a lot.
Eyesight issues is just crazy right now. That's crazy.
Yep. So he has to wear the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar glasses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The goggles, yeah. So I mean, it makes him look a little cooler, but yeah, his body. He looks like he gained some weight. He looks. He also he's also dealing with a left calf strain.
Those tall guys have a lot of leg injuries, so that does not surprise me.
Also, calf strain. Do you hear anything about calf? You think of Achilles. You think of what's it called? What was the thing that Tatum got hit with?
I don't know. He got hit with a lot.
It was an Achilles. It was a.
Was it a tear?
It was a type of injury, but I forgot what it was. Wait, let me look it up. Hold on.
Was it like an ACL tear?
It was what Kevin Durant got as well.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you. Huh?
Popping something. What injury?
That is scary. It's a scary thing. I do not wish that on anybody personally. So.
Was it an Achilles pop or? Because the back of your leg pops, your calf strain, it pops, and then in slow motion. Because we saw Howard go down with it. We saw Dame go down with it.
We did. That normally happens.
Yeah.
That normally happens before a bigger injury, right?
It is Achilles.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm because ACL, the knee, Achilles is the back of the leg.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, that's very. They got to be careful with that. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, and he also said, I think reports said with the new ownership or with like the new flip and GM, this is going to take their time and wait for like the official approval from everyone, GM, owner, and medical staff.
Okay, that's a whole 9 then. Who is that again?
Huh?
Who is that?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that's a 9. That's a huge 9. If we're gonna wait for owner approval, get out of here. 9.
Pretty much.
That's crazy. I mean, that happens because like the KG thing. I mean, Kevin Durant. Remember in the finals how he pulled his thing?
Yep.
That was crazy. And they played. He really should not have played.
Yep. Next up, Giannis. 1 to 2 weeks out with a low grade groin strain. A lot of lower body injuries.
I'm gonna still say 9. You cannot have injuries, especially with Giannis. You better not push Giannis.
With a top 5 player in the league, that's always a high concern.
Plus, he goes 1,000 miles a minute, so it's just like it's like I just hope he's healthy when he gets done, when he starts playing again, because I don't want him to re-aggravate anything. That's all I'm saying. I still have a lot of hope that the Knicks will trade for him, but I doubt it.
Imagine.
I mean, hopefully.
And the last one, I believe this is probably one of the most important injuries in the league to monitor. Victor Wembanyama. He is out as well with, it could be the same thing. It might be a calf strain. Let me check. Yep, it's a left calf strain and expected to be out for a few weeks.
Damn, honestly, an 8 there too. I'm nervous he's gonna get out for the whole year. He has health issues. I don't mean to be like that, but he does.
Yeah, and we saw last year he was already dealing with blood clot issues. He's been dealing with injuries when he came into the league already because of his height.
Yeah.
No one that size should be able to run, jump, and put that much force in their body for a long period of time like they do.
But you saw what he did to Draymond Green.
Right.
That one highlight with Draymond Green, I swear to God, the NBA will use that for the end of time. For the end of time. Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer and one of the best defensive players to grace the NBA. You could put him on a list. You could put him on like a top 50 list of defensive players in the NBA, guys who are dedicated to defense.
And he'd be top 5.
And he would. He probably would. He might make top 5, might make top 10, he might make top 15. I don't know who runs these lists, but what I'm saying is Victor Wembanyama dunking over him is such a great highlight. It's so good. I'm sorry, I don't mean it. It was just I don't know. It was very, very good. And that's normally not like him. You know what I mean? Victor Wembanyama like yelling somebody's face or something, but it was just like it was a culmination of like 20 seconds, and that was honestly one of the best. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. Did you? You like that highlight that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yep. He dunked on him and then got into his face right after. And that's how you respond to something like that.
That's how you respond. That's especially someone like I should not be doing that. You know what I mean? Like there's personal space for a reason. And Draymond Green's Mr. No personal space. So it's just so funny that it worked out that way.
Yep. So hey. Those are our injuries. It's a lot of injuries. We even mentioned the ones before in that list I mentioned. So a lot more injuries, but some of the main ones. So, with that being said, like I said, not a long pod today. Is there anything else you want to bring up, or?
This is where you talk me off the ledge, but during my debate with Jabby, like we were talking, like I don't know where exactly what platform it was on or whatever we were talking about, but we were talking about like KG like leaving for the Warriors, and like I'm sorry, but I don't believe if Kevin Durant leaving for the Warriors, and I don't believe like if Kevin Durant stayed in OKC, they would win one. I'm sorry, I just don't. I know it's wrong to say, but I've come to that realization that I don't think him and Russ alone could have done it.
Well, they were one game away from beating the Warriors.
I understand. I get that. I understand. I get they were one game away. I'm just saying, even if he stayed, I think the Warriors are still that dynasty. I think the Warriors go and get somebody else if it's not Kevin Durant. I don't. That's all I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm not saying that like.
It's a big if. It's a big if. That's why.
It's a big if. I'm just saying. Once James Harden left OKC, to me, that's when a big window opened of a question mark of what is this team going to be, because a lot of people thought they were going back to the finals, and I agree they were a very good team. But I mean, Sam Presti could have also went and got somebody else. You know what I mean? If he signed Kevin Durant, he could have gotten somebody else. If you're saying he's that great of a GM, and I think he is, but it's I don't know. It's to me like I get the doubt a little bit. Like I understand it's still a soft move. I'm not trying to like fold for the move. Sure. I'm just saying that like if I'm Kevin Durant and I'm being bullied by the media on why I don't have a championship yet, and the West is super deep, you know what I mean? And like LeBron has a big 3 down in Miami in the East that he's not even worried about the West. You know what I mean? Like I get in a sense going to the Warriors. Not really, but
he could have went to Boston.
He could have went to Boston. He really could have went to Boston. He really could have went anywhere else.
Boston and Golden State was the final 2 There's choices.
What'd you say? Boston and who?
Golden State was obviously the winner because they signed him, but Boston, he said, was second place in the decisions.
I hear you, and I mean, he played in a system in Golden State.
I made a whole article for the
a
Odyssey
championship system.
for him to come to the Celtics.
What'd you say?
Remember the Odyssey? The people writing for the Odyssey?
Yeah.
I made a whole KD should come to Boston article on the
I know
Odyssey just for him to.
You would have loved that. That he would have been your best. He would have been your favorite Boston player of all time, realistically, if he ever did that.
He
really would have. Am I wrong?
Well, that probably means we wouldn't have got Tatum. So
you might not have gotten Tatum, but I mean, he probably would have been the best Boston player because he would have retired in Boston.
I think Tatum was already on the roster during that time.
He was. I think he might have been already on the roster.
Tatum and Jaylen Brown were both on the roster.
They were both on the roster? No, one.
Yeah, because Jaylen Brown got drafted before Tatum.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Well, Jason Tatum was on the roster. Are you sure? I gotta check that out. What year was that? That was
signs with Warriors. 2016. So Celtics roster 2016. So the 2016-2017 Boston Celtics roster was Avery Bradley, Jaylen Brown, James Young. I don't think Jason Tatum was on this roster.
He wasn't. They had to lose.
Yeah, that should be. I think that should be after. I think that was the year before they got Tatum. Tatum draft class. Tatum was drafted a year after Kevin Durant made his announcement.
Still would have been cool. Still would have been really cool.
So I don't think they would have got Tatum. But
I mean, they still would have. You probably still would have won Kevin Durant a couple.
Yeah, because honestly, I think they were aiming for Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis somehow.
Yeah, it just. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. I know that's a cop out. I know. I just feel like realization wise, I can for 2 seconds be in Kevin Durant's shoes and understand that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think he should have went anywhere else other than Golden State, but to fit into that system, to get to Finals MVPs, just for fitting in that system and being the best player, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't really, but. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Phil, it's been a good pod. Sorry about that last thing at the end. I know that's kind of annoying, but I don't
remember when I said at the beginning of the pod, if I had a penny for every time John apologized.
I like to apologize. That's what's up.
Gotcha. So, that's the NBA pod for the week. Thursday, we have our NFL pod, basically recapping week 11 and going over week 12, which is going to be Thanksgiving week, which we might have something planned for Thanksgiving since we'll figure out what happens, but yeah, stay tuned into everything. Follow our socials, follow our gaming channel, NBA 2K and Madden content on there. Follow if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the person we had earlier on the YouTube vertical.
Oh yeah, probably.
Shout out to her and her crush.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, from me and John, thank you for tuning in. Follow John on socials. A lot of great photography, and he will continue to put out.
Yeah, I just put out a Halloween thing.
Yeah, I saw.
Thank you. You like that?
The deer and headlights thing was funny.
Did you like that? Yeah. That was a super cute couple picture.
Yep. So that being said, from me and John, thank you for tuning in. This Thursday, I have Snack of the Week, so make sure you tune in to see what I will be pulling out. And with that being said, we'll see you next time on Baller Central. We are out. See you Thursday. Deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer.
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, and you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.